Hey guys, this is TradingScape, and this is a trade recap on today's market. Trade SPY all the time. Made 2 trades, made $30 in combined of them. It wasn't the best day, I missed out on a very good opportunity that could have made me 100 at least, or a couple hundred. And that is my, I guess, goal for one standard deviation of profit. Like a 3 standard deviation would be like, 1,000 or a couple thousand, and then 2 standard deviations at least 1,000. I think that's how I would organize the amount of profit I take or I make is based on those standard deviations. I should make a thing on that. I should turn that into something. And so the first trade was after the 30 minutes of the opening. The opening was not very good. It ranged a lot because the opening candle was $1 wide. So it just kept the market in there for a while. Testing that opening candle high, failed to do so. And also that was the basis or evidence of me taking the trade later on that second trade, was because of that. But the first trade was on breaking the opening candle low. It finally broke on 715, 720. It finally broke below that. Waited for a pullback. I didn't like how it was ranging already, and the size of these candles were pretty large than average. So yeah, it bounced there. It resisted on the opening candle low. I like that. Hesitated to enter there. So, it started going lower. So I was like, okay, I should not miss this. So I waited for another pullback, and here I just got in for that pullback. And 4 minutes later, I got up. I wasn't thinking of making this a scalp, but I was just afraid that, these large candles would come in and ultimately just destroy my confidence right in the morning. So I just got out right there. But yeah, later on, that the selling couldn't sustain itself. It made a low here. And this is where I missed out on that good opportunity, was this higher low formation. So that would have been a good entry right here, or even here, but mostly here. I wouldn't take that. It'd be too risky. But it's still, you're missing out this whole move here. And since it's below VWAP, it's counterpriced again. So yeah, missed out on the several pullbacks that I could have gotten in. And so the second trade was based upon breaking the opening candle high. Where is this? So yeah, like I said earlier, it was already testing the opening candle high twice, but couldn't sustain and stay above it. Here it was able to stay above it. I was planning to get out here actually, since it was already breaking below the opening candle high, breaking below it. So I usually don't like to see that, but I gave it a bit of time, and it was able to get back there. False break on the opening candle high, and then exploded in momentum, and then again stayed at range. That's what I expect from a uptrend. There's usually 2 uptrends. One is a pullback uptrend, and then 2 is just like a range uptrend, or it could be a mixture of both. But then on, I was thinking of getting out since it was getting close to 12. So price would start becoming ugly, not organized. And yeah, you can see in the price action here, that's not something you'd like to see. These candles getting wider in terms of the range. And here it got rejected twice with these wicks. And then once this engulfing candle came in, it was something that just I didn't like. And then I waited a bit to see if it'll be able to hold and even break higher, but couldn't do that. So I just got out there. So I got out during this time here. here. Um, and on the 5 minute, I wasn't watching this. I was just done with the market by then. You know, we had a double top there, so potentially you could have shorted, but I wasn't watching. So yeah, overall, that wasn't a good trade though. You know, I barely profited $6. I went up to $12 in profit, open profit, but you know, I didn't take it out at the top, and that's because I bought such a low cost option, you know, low price option. If I bought like at least a 60 cent to a dollar, then I would have that would have been a really good profit with that. If I had bought like a higher strike, so instead of a 384, maybe I could have bought a 383, 382. You know, I could have made more, but wait, no. Oh, I meant a 382 here. I was looking at the calls, even the puts. I'm supposed looking at the calls. But yeah, I gotta stop with the buying these low price options, or which is like mostly, you know, very out the money strikes, because that's not gonna make me any profit, which I've already experienced when I started. But yeah, today, you know, just practicing, still getting that confidence, which I still don't have, you know, and just betting on my system, betting on that it'll make money, that the moves will happen, you know, and if they don't, just keep doing it and see if it works really or not. But yeah, that's that.